Hello and welcome to a product review, and today I'm going to review the Ninja Nutri Chef, which is a device that you can do to blend and chop and things like this, which as you'll know that I've already had a Ninja, not the martial art person, but the device for making blends, and unfortunately it's gone bang, which is a bit of a bummer. However, now I've gone for the same brand but a different model in the hope that it's not going to do the same thing, because I do actually like these products. They are very well made, and they produce a good end result. So I've had to go out and buy a new one, which we're going to unbox and try in the kitchen. So let's now I haven't got a lot of room in my office, so we're going to go into the lounge and do the review in there. Right then, hello and welcome to the lounge. I've come here because it's a larger area, because this is a very large box. Now, as you can see, and if you're really observant, you'll know that the Ninja is one that I already have. I have a blender, which is a Ninja 1000 IQ, and it's gone bang. And I think there is a defect with the blade, because it's, in my opinion, it's rusted up. But in the meantime, I haven't got a blender, so I've had to go out and buy a Ninja Nutri Chef. So this is a brand new thing. I've checked it out today. Bought it in PC World, Curry's, Dixon's, whatever you want to call them, big superstore. The price was £74, so that's pretty reasonable, and a little bit cheaper than the Ninja existing blender that I bought. Now, I've had that one for nearly probably 8 or 9, maybe 9 months, and I used it every single day. Just decided to get a different model, as it were. So this is the 1200. Yeah, the other one's a 1000. This is a 1200 watt. It has a different. Well, I'll show you that in a moment. Let's unpack the box. So, very big box. There's the quick guide and all of the manuals and things that you probably will never read. Okay, so there are two parts to this, and the thing that, okay, this isn't different, this is the same. It's got the same bottom on it, so again, I don't know if the connector is going to be different, but this is exactly the same juicer part of it. Look, basically that's the same as the previous one. The actual different part of it is this one. Oh no, that's the larger one. Oh yeah, because you get two different sizes. So I've only got two of these. So there's a large one and a small one, and in there is the blade. So of course this is going to probably end up the same problem. Yeah, so on my other one, this does not spin round very good. But now I know about it, then I can probably oil it. Right, lots of corrugated stuff there's a mixer blade, which is the other part of this contraption. There's a lid, very big plastic bag for a lid. It's 2 plastic bags, what a waste. What a waste, that's all. Oh my goodness me, what? So there's a lid for the juice thing. And there's another one in a separate plastic bag. Oh my goodness me. Double wrap to get in. God, talk about the ecology. I'm going to say the economy then. Oops, let's put that on the floor. It's gonna fall off anyway. Another corrugated thing. Okay, so we have 2 more bits. This part is the part that attracted me to the device, because it's actually different. It's got a different connector on the bottom there. I'll show the camera over here. So it's got a different connector. And you look at that one and look at that one. So they are different. But this one, it's already got a blade inside, so that's quite good. So I'm assuming that you can chop things with this, because it is designed to be a sort of a processor. It's got lots of stickers on it, which we need to take off in a moment. Let's just get the last part out. More plastic bags. Oh God. Oh, there we are. Right, so let's clear the deck, as they say. So we don't need those, not yet. And there's health and safety warning about blades being sharp. Don't touch. So it says remove the blades from the cup after blending. If you wish to make a smoothie in advance, then you can pour it into the storage container, so you can make them ahead of time. So we get rid of that as well. Get rid of that. So we don't need any of those. Right, that's that. So we cleared the desks, cleared the decks. So the actual device itself is pretty hefty. I mean, you need to hold it with 2 hands to lift that. It's slightly larger than my other one. Oh, I see how that connects. So, yeah, I see. So that one, okay, right. So it sort of just slots in. That's the difference between this one and my other one. Let's put a... That's done it a lot of good. Let's put the screw the blade on. And also, when you're doing this, you have to make sure that you really tighten it up, because the juice does leak and it does come out into the actual machine itself. One of the faults that I had with the other one, which I didn't tell you about in my blog, so it is a well-known thing, but you need to make sure that you give it a little bit of a tighten before you stick it into the actual thing. Now, oh, I see. So the tags, there's little plastic things on there which lock into place. So you have to push it down and twist it until it clicks. Then that is locked into place. But the mechanism for turning the wheel is exactly the same as the existing one. This one obviously is 1200 watts, so it's slightly more powerful. I can foresee that that would be probably better. The controls, we've got various controls on the front there. You can see that there are blend and extract and dough, so you can make dough with this, and chop and puree. There's a start and stop button, and then there's a pulse button. So basically my other one, which was IQ, had different speeds that you could just press a button and it would pulse for 45 seconds or so before stopping, and then there was another one that I used which was for a minute. Yeah, slightly different, this one, because it has this extra part which we'll just undo. This is one of the reasons why I thought it was going to be better, because obviously of the bottom connector there, slightly different, but it does still turn a blade, although it's a double blade in this. There's a button on the side there which you have to press in order to turn the top and undo the top, and obviously it's lefty loosey, so turn it left and it will come undone. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, as they say. You can always remember that when you're doing it. I'm not sure if that applies to down under, but it certainly does in the Western world. Okay, it's a bit more rubbish. And then this blade thing, there's a blade in here, it just lifts out. That looks quite lethal actually. Double blade, and it just fits on, and I presume it's locked in with the lid. So, and you can change that for a plastic blade. So there's the sharp one, which I presume that you can use for chopping things and things like that, and then you can do this one, because it will need bread, so you can make dough, which is quite good, and obviously mix things up. Now obviously I'm going to have a look at the manual to see how this all works, but I presume that it's not that difficult. And this bit here, the base of it fits into the top there, and then you rotate to lock. There is a little hole in the top here which you access by pushing the lever across there, and there's a hole. I presume that you could pour things into the mixer, like liquids and things like that. You could do that. It does very simply push on, and then you lock it by going to the right, and that's all locked up. There's some more labels here saying front, which we can take off. I don't know why we want to have that on there, front. Maybe for the people that can't tell which way round it goes. But there you go. So the proof will be in the using of it, which we will go and do very soon. So that's the unboxing. Initial thoughts. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be because of the base unit on the chopper, which is exactly the same as my other one, and I really do fear that this is going to go the same way as my other one. Going to have to invest in some oil maybe just to loosen off the blade every time I wash it. Anyway, let's go and have a play with it, shall we? Okay, so we're in the kitchen, and we're going to have a little go at making a blend. So we've got our jug, and we're going to put in some some fruit items. So whilst these are they work out quite expensive in the long term, but they do save a lot of work. They're a bag of apple slices, so we'll put them in. Now I'm using the blade on this one, so it's a bit of an experiment as far as this is concerned. Some pomegranate seeds in a resealable pack. Want a few of those. And juice. Pomegranates are very good for you. That's that one. Again, these are they're dripping everywhere, but these are actually, cost effective. They're probably not, but they do save a hell of a lot of time. Even more when you can't actually undo the packet. So the pineapple goes in there. And then we have a banana. These are a little bit underripe actually, so might be a bit difficult to actually take apart. I normally have these when they're brown on the skin because they're actually very, very good for you. A lot of people don't like it, but it is good for you. As you can see, there's quite a lot in that already. We've got mango to go in. We're going to do some ground cinnamon. We'll just have some sprinkles of that in the mix. Now, some liquid. We need to have some liquid because obviously it doesn't really go very well. Some egg white. Now this is very good for protein, so if you want to fill yourself up in the morning, then this is a good thing to take. And put a load in there. And then some liquid, some more liquid, some carrot, pineapple and peach and orange juice. Now this is pure juice. You have to be very careful what you buy. Put some of that in there. Hopefully that'll be enough liquid. And then lastly we have mango. This is frozen mango. I normally use a scoop. This is I'm not sure which one this is. This is like I'm measuring a proper measuring scoop. So my mango is a bit defrosted, unfortunately. Been waiting to film. So around about a scoop. This is frozen mango, so it will cool down the juice, so you wouldn't have to put any ice in it. So the idea of this is to try and make a healthy juice, and then we come to put the lid on. So we slide that on, and then remember it's lefty loosey and righty tighty. Well, it would be if I could get the lid on. There we are. So it's locked into place. Let's move over to the actual machine itself and see what happens. So we need to adjust the cameras and things. So we're going to shove this into the machine, lock it off. So then we get the we get the dials light up. So the auto boost is turned on at the moment, which means it gives it a time pulse extra, sort of mixing up, as it were. So we're going to try and do that. I've not actually used this before, so I don't know how it works. Blend. So let's have a little look. It doesn't look like it's probably done enough. And of course I'm using this, which isn't the same as the blender cutters. Oh, it looks okay. Yeah, it's probably be alright. Let's do the final pour out and have a look at the result. So we have the lid and we have the cutter, which it does say to be very careful with, because it's sharp apparently, but it is a knife. So now the only thing is you can't really pour this very well, so just going to make a mess with it, I think. Well, there we go. It's actually quieter than my other machine, so that's good. It tastes alright. Obviously we need to give it a quick taste test. Cheers. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so thank you for watching. Welcome back to the office. And just to say thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe and all of that business. And come back again for another product review very soon. Bye for now.